Welcome back to the Sisterish Show.
Guys, we have, what is that thing called when you go on stage? Oh, stage fright.
Stage fright.
We have stage fright, but with recording because we literally
haven't done this in so long.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to not season 3, just welcome back.
Welcome back to our lives.
We're not doing seasons anymore.
Nope.
But we want to do a little catch up with you guys. I know it's been a while. It's been what, almost 4 months, almost 5 maybe. And we have truly missed doing this. I don't want to bore you guys with all the sappy details, but me and Jackie literally texted like every other week talking about the podcast, and we're like, oh my gosh, we miss just sitting down and recording and getting our feelings out and therapying with each other. And it's been really hard not to have it. And, you know, we've been doing a lot of other things and we just miss this a lot. And so we just want to come back, give you guys a little update, let you know where this season's going in the next few months and in the future, and really just connect back with you all because we truly have missed doing this. And so, yeah, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like it was almost like a little creative hiatus we needed to take and a little break. And even with all that, obviously, you guys know we went to our bucket list trip together to Greece. That was absolutely amazing. And I have a raspy voice still. Do we hear this?
Yeah.
Should I like do like a LP, like an album?
She has a permanent raspiness.
Wow. No, I think that I have like the COVID 5000 variant. I've had it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe like pneumonia or something.
Not pneumonia. Does that still exist?
No, It's like really going wild right now. Like I've heard like of like 12 people that have pneumonia, but not to get off topic with that's what we do here. Also, I don't know if you can see the dog in the frame. That's our dog Athena.
I did keep her.
I was going to name my daughter Athena, but never got one. So we named the dog Athena. So we have Athena 1 and 2 here.
Almost got one this past month.
Which is a whole great story time episode that will be happening. No, we've missed you and we're back and we plan on going straight through the holidays and the new year. And so I know so many of y'all, like I did a poll on my stories. Gosh, this was like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. And it was like 500 people answered. They're like, can you come back? Like, what are you doing? So I know you've been like replaying some old messages. We're pastors now, sermons. Replaying old episodes.
The sisterish sermons.
Yeah, but I think, we're not calling it seasons, but for this drop of episodes, we're not stopping. So we've filled the battery and we have really great ideas. And I think you guys are going to be really excited we want to bring you into our lives even more. I know that we talk a lot about that and about each other and what's going on, but like you'll see now what we're going to do actually is just take you with us.
Yeah, I think like you just touched on, for me, one of the things that I was really trying to figure out the past few months going forward with our episodes, like I love what we created in the last season since moving here and figuring out our mojo again.
Yeah.
But I think that we really want this next drop to just be a lot more raw and authentic to our actual lives and take you guys with us in the car, in the bed, on the couch, in other locations, even if we're doing something crazy or whatever. And I think we just want you guys, we've literally, you know, made this a point from the very first episode we put out. And we've said like, this is truly about building a community and just giving people the space to feel how they feel and have people similar to them or different from them in this sisterish space and just feel connected. And so I want you guys, whoever's listening or watching us, to feel like you can just plop us on your TV or put us on your phone in the car and just feel like you have a space to be heard and be seen and have a conversation.
Your sisters are here. Right. You know, I also get messages a lot on my Instagram and then even the sisters page Instagram. It's like, I don't have a sister or I don't have a good relationship with my sister. And that happens for a lot of people, and we realize how blessed we are to have each other. But we want you guys to know that you can sit with us and that this couch is for you, and that's the community we want to foster moving forward. And I hope you guys just, you know, whatever we talk about, from, you know, sex to religion to pop culture, like, sit down, sis. We're about to get into this. So a little catch up. I mean, we went to Greece.
We did go to Greece.
It was absolutely epic. I miss my kids like fucking crazy. I'll do a really quick recap of it. Sean and I went first. We explored a little bit together. Then Athena met up with us. It was absolutely freaking amazing. My favorite beach was definitely the Calithea Springs. We would float like little mermaids, and it took me, we were there for like 15 days, Sean and I. It took me a good week to get out of mom mode. Like, it was so bad.
I think when I arrived, you were kind of getting out of that.
I'm a mom, and I'm a cool mom, but like I was started parenting Sean, and like he was just like, anyway, but I also felt like a part of me was missing for a while there. And anyway, I highly recommend the trip, but I think it was too long this time. I think you asked me that, right?
I think I asked you, like,
it's I
said if you were to go again or next time, do you feel like the length you did was like what you would do again? Do you feel like you'd go shorter, longer, whatever?
I think if I went alone, I would go shorter. I think that I'm going to bring like half of the cubs next time, and that time was perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went to Greece. I don't know if you want to talk about anything with that, because she went to Italy too.
I did my first time. So we ended up doing like a very last minute little trip to Italy, and that was unreal, insane. Greek food is superior still, but it was just the whole trip. I mean, I really viewed this trip to me as like a time to disconnect and just recharge, and I feel like I definitely got that, and I came back feeling very inspired in pretty much all areas of life. So I really do recommend, if you have the ability to even take some sort of little just disconnect from life and reality, it can be very, very beneficial. And obviously for us, this was like a huge deal and a huge trip. Like, we had never gone on a trip like this, me and you, and like we all went, of us,
like when you were a baby, like the last time
but I mean as adults, with like just we can do whatever we want. And so I think that experience in and of itself is something that, I mean, is like, there's no words to encapsulate it, you know, from the food to the beaches to just like the experience and the memories we made. So I don't know where the mic cut off, guys, but we just are prone to, I think someone put an evil eye on us.
Technical difficulties at all times.
And we're two girls that just are just girls.
We're just trying to live our life.
It's just struggle out here.
So Greece was amazing. We had an amazing time together. And for me, it was like so worth it. Definitely missed the cubs, but highly recommend. I think that next year, God willing, I'll try to plan something where I bring the two older ones and like crisscross passing if dad goes or something. Like when they're about to leave, we'll show up type of thing.
Yeah.
And then experiencing it with just like Sean and the two older boys and like, I want her, because that was a big missing piece for me. Yeah. Only because the speaking and I want her to take Sean and Yanni. I just picture her walking them around and being like, I grew up here. I gave birth in the street.
No, you definitely.
So that's my vibe, I think, if we go next year.
Yeah.
But honestly, Sean and I, which I didn't even bring this up, but we'll do it on camera. We want to do like a Costco Mexico trip.
Do you?
Or like a Bahamas, or like a quick Caribbean, because it's like a quick, like something that's like
close.
Hey sis, let's get on a flight and let's be gone for 4 or 5 days.
Well, I did
like an all-inclusive situation.
I did an all-inclusive for my birthday last year, and honestly, it was so fun. Like, you have to go to a good one. Like, you can't go.
Oh yeah. Well, you know me. I will find a place that's like. But I didn't bring it up to you and Joey, because like I know you have whiplash from the Greece trip, because there was a lot of growth moments for us. But I was thinking that we do something spring or at some time where it's like a quick trip, all inclusive, and we brain rot. Like we're not sightseeing. Yeah. We're drinking, eating, and just tanning our rumpuses.
I've done one trip like that, and it's so fun. It's
like
so
a quick little.
Yeah.
So that's something that I'm thinking is definitely going on the vision board for 2025, and I obviously want my sister and Joey there.
Let's do it. Plus, we're so close. The flights are
so quick,
so close and quick. Yeah,
they have a place in I don't know if you're interested in Jamaica, man. And
I have not thought about Jamaica,
and it's it looks like Fiji. It's those huts.
Oh, the huts.
So Sean was like looking at it the other day, and he's like, why don't we go there with them and like each get our own hut and then like brain rot there? Whatever, we'll do something fun.
Let's do it. I would love to do a hut on the water.
Yeah. Totally. But yeah, so Greece was great. I don't know what else is going on in our lives. I feel like we were just really getting back into routine.
Yeah. I think so. What month is it now? October.
And we haven't recorded since like July.
Yeah. So it's been a hot minute. Honestly, like I said, the just rest and recharge that I needed was just so good. And coming back, I feel like for me, career wise, I've just been like putting my all into that, and
you're kicking ass with extensions.
Thanks. Anyone in South Florida, if you need extensions color, come to me. I've got you. But yeah, honestly, that's what I've been really focusing on and just honing in on my like fitness routine and all that. So I've been going to my classes and, you know, I was in a little bit of a reading slump when we came back from Greece, but I've kind of been getting back into it. I feel like reading is one of those things that once you stop, like forget it. Like trying to find a good book to get yourself back into it is so hard.
I'm currently in a slump.
Are you? Yeah. I was in one for like a month and I just got back. So I've just been trying to really, you know, create a space for myself to thrive and just feel really good. And so I've been doing great. Like I said, I miss recording because on the days I'm not in at work, like I'm putting my energy towards this. So like not having that, I've been missing it. And that's why we're just really excited and have been trying to just incorporate new ideas for you guys. And is everything okay?
How do I know it when it's moving? You see it? Hi. Yeah. Now you talk.
Hi.
Did it move?
Yeah.
Move?
Hi. So yeah. So how has coaching been for you?
Coaching has been so good. I had my highest ever month last month in sales and my largest group of women. And I am just so fucking pumped. Changing lives one reset at a time.
Yeah.
These women have really become like friends and it's this whole kick-ass community that I'm just really fucking proud of.
Yeah,
and
you should be.
I'm excited for what's in store for 2025. I really want to sit down and maybe have like a vision board episode with you and put it out to the universe. Definitely want to write a book. Definitely have ideas for coaching, but coaching is just amazing. I'm just like, I'm living my best life.
I feel like obviously whoever has stuck around here for a while, you've probably seen our episode of like the rut episode and just I feel like you've alluded to a lot of things about like how hard last year was.
Come out and said it.
But I think that watching you, like I just feel like you're thriving so much more and feeling more fulfilled and actually getting what you deserve financially and in other ways, like fulfilling inside of you and feeling purpose in what you're doing. Not that you didn't before, but I think this is a whole new type of fulfillment that you're getting from just creating something from scratch. So
yeah, definitely had a mini midlife crisis or a large one for sure.
It happens.
And when I couldn't get out of bed and you were kicking my ass out of bed from New Jersey, she kept saying like, do you know who you are? Do you know what you've done? You know, you're Jackie, you're Real Raising Cubs. You've coached all these people. And it was like, like you said on that episode, like I didn't see it.
Yeah.
And then look, now that I can look back.
Yeah.
On that first year. And now this is my second year.
What are your thoughts on that?
Fuck you, bitches. Fuck you. Watch me now. And that's not even like it's a fuck you and a thank you too. And what are my thoughts on that?
Like, how do you feel about yourself from everything that, like, the deep, dark depression, for lack of a better word, that you were in? Like, what emotion do you feel when you look back? Like, do you feel like anger or do you feel like...
Okay, I shouldn't have said fuck you, bitches, because I actually have no anger.
No, I didn't. That's not why I said
that.
But
also fuck you. But
no, but
fuck you and what you tried to do.
Justified anger is justified. But
no, I'm not angry at all.
I mean more in the sense
towards
of like
myself.
Yeah, towards yourself. Like
so proud.
Yeah.
Not sad.
Yeah.
Not angry. You fucking did it, Jack.
What's so crazy to me, which I don't know if we've said this on here before, but not even a year ago.
Not even a year.
Was when...
It was August for me.
It was your birthday when I came down to
Oh my gosh.
And
yes,
that trip was...
I was so bad.
So bad.
I was so bad.
And I don't want to speak for you, but as your sister, I was like...
Uh-oh.
No, not uh-oh. Like I knew
we're gonna have to check her in somewhere.
There was not a moment where I was ever like, it's not going to be okay. But I felt how uncomfortable you felt in your own skin. Not so just bad. Body-wise.
It was that too.
But it wasn't even just that. It was like emotionally and mentally, like I could just sense it off of you. Like you were just not feeling like you. And so
I lost myself. That's why I have in my bio, I help moms find themselves, because I lost myself and I found her, and I want to help you find you too. It was bad.
Honestly, that should just mic drop you. That's just the whole slogan.
That is my whole coaching program. with some fucks here and there. No, I was it's exactly a year, and we need to touch on that on another episode. We should have like a little memorial to that bitch because she died. She's dead.
Well, it's like the week of your birthday.
That version of Jackie.
Remember the birthday photos I took of you in Brickell?
Yeah, and you could barely get them out of me.
Yeah, this one I was like, Jack, you need a photo of yourself for your birthday. Like,
I'll do it right now. Let's do photos right now.
And this one was like, no, I don't want photos. I'm like, no, you need to take like photos for your birthday. Like, we're in Miami, you're dressed up. Like, this does not happen every day, okay? And
I was really bad. That was probably the climax of my shittery that happened to me in business and professionally and personally and everything, and all of it was August. It happened all year, but it was August, and then November was just like the
butter knife was out in November.
A dull butter knife.
Well,
a lot can happen.
A lot can happen in 1 year. I feel like we are both, if you've followed us from the beginning of this podcast, which was only like 13 months ago, we are proof that anything can happen in the matter of a day 6 months or a year.
Like, here we are in my sister's couch, and like this year on my birthday, I'll be hanging out with Sean and you're watching the Cubos.
This is what's happening.
It's crazy what life does.
It's very crazy.
I know.
It's well deserved for both of us.
Definitely. So yeah, I look back at the last year even of the podcast, and I'm just so proud of our like growth in that. I'm excited to see where we go with this in the future. I know we have so many topics and just a really clear vision for the Sisters show. I know that definitely a big goal of ours is to have some kind of in-person thing in South Florida, whether it's 2025 or 2026, where we like yoni steam and do some hot Pilates and cold plunging,
a little retreat. Yeah, I think that would be really good. I have definitely been getting a lot of positive feedback, especially, I mean, all of our topics I feel like get very positive feedback
because we're the best.
I feel like I've definitely, I mean, you speak for what you've had people ask you about. I've definitely seen a lot of like health and wellness things people like, and also a lot of religious stuff people ask me about.
So we need to be talking about that more.
So for me, that's what I feel like is very relevant, and I feel like we've barely scratched the surface of so many different things. And obviously, like, this is for us, this is our therapy, but this is also like your therapy. And if there's something that you want to hear from us, or you've ever heard us mention that you're like, ooh, I want them to discuss that a little more or go through it, like, we want to do that. And so our messages are always open. We say this every week, like, send us what you want us to talk about, your ideas. I think we want to dive into anything and everything. And we've always said, as our lives evolve, and like, you're gonna have older sons, and like, I'm gonna get married, or I'm gonna go through this life change, and like, we want to keep you guys here with us. Like, we're all just a big group,
just like growing up together.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it, folks.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our little catch up, little update. It was much needed. I know we've been gone, and we've heard and seen the love you guys have, and we cannot wait to be back.
We're back, bitches.
Regularly posting and just having this community. So I'm excited to be back recording.
Same.
And we will see you guys in our next episode next week on Tuesday.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and leave us some reviews, because it just helps our podcast be seen.
Beautiful. We love you all. Bye.